Hey there, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. I'm just gonna play a tune called the Old Bunch of Keys round peak style that I've been practicing. And then I'm just gonna, after that, talk about how I practice it using deliberate practice and different other techniques. So here goes. Okay, so I didn't just kind of come out of the gates sounding like that. I've been really working hard at it on different parts. So I'm gonna start by just going over what I did. A lot of what I'm doing is just the bowing, just kind of working out bowing. So in the first quarter, actually the first half, looking at the sheet music, which by the way I have marked up. First of all, it's from a book called Old Time Fiddle by Brad Leftwich, and if you can read sheet music, you can mark it up. I mark up all the spots that are hard with a pencil. And you'll notice too that, I don't know if you can see it, there's parts within parts that I work on. And so a lot of the way I work on it is once I identify the parts, and you kind of have to play through the tune to identify those parts, I might play a single rep of something. So maybe, and then loop it after that. Okay. Next little bit of the first half. And then once I get that going, I just want to say also that all these little loops can be really gratifying once you get them, and they almost sound like new pieces of music. And I put together the whole first half. So I'm just kind of gradually speeding up now, but I also use a metronome to do that, and there's a couple ways to do it. You can kind of just inch forward until you get to your edge, and then kind of slowly push 1 beat per minute until you just can't really play it reliably. And then take note of that, your fastest tempo that you can reliably do it each day. You might eventually hit just a total limit, but if you find that limit, just see if you can go a little further, and if you get stuck at that point, then just move on and come back to that tune at a later date, because you probably be able to get beyond your limit later. So I've worked through that whole piece. I also use another practice technique called rhythm extracts. It's my term, and so basically instead of playing the whole piece, I'll play just the rhythm on an open string. Something like that. And then eventually alternate. And then just work through the whole tune doing that. The second quarter is. And then as I speed up, I try to almost like take like recline, but I don't physically recline backwards. It's more like a mental, just kind of calming down, using less energy and less effort. Less bow too. Going between single reps like that, and then trying to loop it. faster. Transpose it down to A3. And maybe along the way, I'll discover something new to practice. So my fourth finger is a little weaker on the G string. I'm gonna just do that little bit. Maybe create a little groove out of that part. Extend the exercise by doing it on 2 different strings. And then maybe pull back and do the whole tune again. So I hope that was helpful. It wasn't actually a lesson on the tune, a whole bunch of keys, but I think it's kind of good and students find it useful to hear about how the heck do you practice something, not just me, but how does somebody else practice it? So if you have kind of cool ways you practice stuff, just let us know in a comment somewhere in the interwebs and we can all learn together. Thanks for watching. Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.